Hello and welcome everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you live in the world. It's good to have you here. I was thinking to start all of my videos with some analytics of my previous video. My first video was about 2 minutes long. I got an incredible amount of 6 views and 0 subscribers from that video. I did kind of anticipate something like that. I'm actually surprised that people watched my video. It's been put in front of about 7 pairs of eyes and 6 of them decided to click and watch it for about a minute. So thank you for that. Ironically, I also gained 11 subscribers on Instagram, even though that's not my main focus at all. I have 1 post on there, about 5 likes, and I think a lot of the people following me are people trying to sell some sort of course or some sort of product, and they're just trying to get people to follow them back. So overall, I'm not too disappointed. I mean, after all, what I wanted to achieve is just to get over that first step and upload a video. We've done that. I'm very proud of myself and I'm excited to go forward. I did a little bit of research and I thought about where I wanted to take this channel and things that I can improve on in order to achieve that. So I've come up with a couple of points that I want to tackle, and I'm going to present them to you today. The first thing I picked up on when I watched my video is that I need to be more confident. I was scared and I felt incredibly awkward to talk to a camera, and that means that I just have to take video after video after video and just get used to it. Another thing I would like to try is to speak slower and speak louder. In my first video I was very scared of what my neighbors might be hearing and thinking. To be fair, it doesn't matter. I don't know my neighbors' names, I don't know their faces, so why would I care what they hear? They probably don't even know who I am. Another thing I'd like to do to be more confident is to not move around in my chair while making those videos, because I don't want to be too fidgety. I just want to be here and talk to you guys. The next thing I'd like to try and do to get more reach is to make my videos a little bit longer. I don't think people are too inclined on clicking 2-minute long videos, and I don't think YouTube is trying to put those out in front of people's eyes. So what I'm going to try and do is reach that magical 10-minute mark that everybody was joking about the last couple of years. If you're watching this video right now, I would like you to look into the suggested videos on your right side. A lot of those videos are over 10 minutes long, and I think the YouTube algorithm picks up on those 10-minute long videos and puts them out there. So that's what I'm going to try and aim for. What I want to do is I want to include more details so my videos are more informative to you guys. What I'm also going to try and do is speak slower and be more clear when I'm speaking. I know I have an accent and I will never lose it. I was born in Germany, I learned my English in America, and now I'm living in the UK where people have a completely different accent. So it's quite hard to make my English sound like I was native. However, I'm quite happy with my accent, but if you can't understand me, please let me know in the comments and I'll try to be more clear. I've watched quite a few videos by some other creators who suggest tips for people getting started on YouTube. One of those channels is called Filmbooth, and he had quite a few videos that I found really interesting. One of those things I picked up on is that he clearly defines his niche. So I had a little think about what my niche would be. I think my niche would be people in their early 20s to mid 30s who are in higher education or are young professionals. I think people who have good income or anticipating to have good income will watch my videos, because I fall within that niche myself. In order to get my videos in front of lots of people, I'm going to target English speakers, and the biggest markets are obviously the United States and the UK. So the implications for that is that I will need to find a time that is convenient for both US and UK viewers. So I'll try to experiment a little bit. In terms of video style, this is it. It's gonna be me talking to a camera, sharing my experiences and the knowledge that I gained throughout the years. And I want to share it with you guys, and I want to hear what you think as well. So please, if you want to get in contact, just reach out to me on Instagram at KennyTry, or just leave a comment in the video. In the long term, I would love to make this channel about education, and I want to make it really insightful, because I think I've learned a lot of things over the years that other people could benefit from. This brings me to the next point that I would like to talk about. This is an excellent segue for the next point I wanted to talk about, which is, what is my unfair advantage? This is a concept that I've learned about from Ali Abdaal in one of his videos, where he talks about that all of us have an unfair advantage that we can bring to the table. I had a little think about what might be my unfair advantage, and I came up with the following things. First, I've been incredibly privileged to study both in the UK and the United States. So I have a unique experience that I think I can share. The second thing is that I moved away from my parents when I was 13 years old, going to boarding school for athletes and then moving abroad to pursue my studies. I've learned quite a few things while living away from home. How to be more independent, for example, and how to deal with homesickness. And I think I would love to share those in future videos with you. I've done a bit of photography in the past, so I do have some camera skill and I know a little bit about Photoshop. However, I have no idea how to edit videos. Luckily, there are quite a few resources out there you can use for free even. I'm using DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos and I'm hoping to learn a lot more about it by watching YouTube videos and just by giving it a go and learning while I'm doing it. This links to the next point I would like to improve on, and that is thumbnails. As you can see, my first thumbnail wasn't really good. There was a lot of orange, a lot of black, and a weird picture of myself which wasn't even that clear. However, thumbnails might even be more important than the video themselves. This is something I learned from Filmbooth. A thumbnail needs to be engaging, it needs to target the people within your niche that you're trying to reach out to. If they see a thumbnail that is engaging to them, they're more likely to click on it. So, if nobody sees your video, it can't be the best video in the world, but nobody's ever going to see it. So what's the point? So making better thumbnails is going to be my main priority from here on out, in order for you guys to click on my videos. Thank you very much for stopping by today, and I'm hoping that I see you in the next one. Cheers!